You won't believe this about the Entente Cordiale. This agreement between Britain and France was a pivotal moment in history, ending centuries of rivalry and conflict between the two nations. Signed in 1904, the Entente Cordiale aimed to foster cooperation and understanding, allowing both countries to focus on their international ambitions. Ironically, the very peace they celebrated led to fierce competition in colonizing Africa, where both nations sought to expand their empires. This highlights the complex nature of international relations, where cooperation can coexist with competition. While they were shaking hands in Europe, both Britain and France were racing to claim vast territories in Africa, often disregarding the local populations. The Entente Cordiale marked a fascinating shift, revealing how former enemies could become allies, yet still vie for power on the world stage. How do you think this shaped global politics in the years to come? Guess what really drives the Tonle Sap River's flow? This river, located in Cambodia, shows an incredible natural feature. It actually reverses its flow twice every year during the monsoon season. Imagine a river flowing backward. How does that even happen? When the Mekong River swells with the heavy rains of the season, its water pressure builds up. This extra water pushes against the Tonle Sap, forcing it to flow in the opposite direction. This unique phenomenon not only fascinates scientists, but also plays a crucial role in the life of the local ecosystem. The reversal brings nutrient-rich sediments into the Tonle Sap Lake, supporting a vibrant and diverse habitat for fish and wildlife. This seasonal change is vital for the communities surrounding the river, as it ensures a bountiful fishing season. So next time you hear about the Tonle Sap River, remember how it defies expectations twice a year. Wait until you hear about Henry VI's grooms of stool. These were no ordinary servants. Their main job was quite intimate and surprising. In the Tudor court, the grooms of stool were responsible for helping the king with his bathroom needs, specifically wiping his bottom after he used the toilet. This peculiar role highlights the unusual practices of royal households during the 16th century. Not only did these servants carry out a task that many would find uncomfortable, but they also held a unique position of trust and closeness to the king. In a remarkable twist, Henry VIII honored all four of his grooms by knighting them, a significant mark of respect and recognition. This raises questions about the nature of power and privilege in those times. The grooms enjoyed both honor and an unusual yet critical role in royal life. Their service indicates that even the wealthiest and most powerful individuals depended on others for their most basic needs. Isn't it interesting how history reveals these unexpected details about the lives of historical figures? Why are NASCAR pit crews made up of athletes? In NASCAR, the pit crew's role has transformed dramatically over the years. Once filled solely with skilled mechanics, today's crews often include former athletes who bring incredible speed and coordination to high-pressure scenarios. These athletes are not just there for show. They are meticulously trained to perform essential tasks like refueling and tire changes in under 12 seconds. This rapid-fire efficiency can make or break a race, turning each pit stop into a thrilling spectacle. Imagine a ballet of precision and timing where every second counts, and these crew members work seamlessly together to ensure the car is ready to hit the track again. The combination of physical fitness and specialized training means these pit crews are vital in keeping the team's competitive edge. So next time you watch a NASCAR race, pay attention to those pit stops. They're not just quick, they're an athletic performance all their own. Believe it or not, Hurricane Wilma was a record breaker. This powerful storm, recorded in 2005, holds the title for the largest hurricane ever documented. It blasted through the Caribbean, starting as a tropical depression and quickly intensifying. As it developed, it unleashed sustained winds of an astonishing 183 miles per hour. That speed is equivalent to a high-speed train racing down the track. Wilma made landfall in Mexico, causing widespread devastation and flooding, and leaving millions without power. Scientists study storms like Wilma to understand their formation and behavior, helping to improve forecasting techniques. This information is crucial for ensuring safety during hurricane season. The sheer size and strength of Wilma not only astounded meteorologists, but also left a lasting impact on communities that are still recovering today. Can you imagine witnessing such force of nature firsthand? Why are B vitamins so different yet so similar? You might think B vitamins are just one big family, but actually they're quite a diverse group. B vitamins are a collection of unrelated compounds, each playing its own unique role in your body. They got lumped together because they often show up in the same foods, like whole grains, meats, eggs, and leafy greens. They also share the common purpose of helping to fend off deficiency diseases. For example, vitamin B1 helps convert food into energy, while vitamin B12 is essential for making red blood cells and maintaining your nervous system. Since each B vitamin has its own special job, getting a balance of them is important for your overall health. So whether you're munching on that spinach salad or digging into a hearty bowl of oatmeal, remember that each B vitamin is working hard to keep you in tip-top shape. Next time you think about nutrition, consider how these unlikely companions come together for your well-being. Did you know bulls aren't angry about the color red? Contrary to what many people think, the red color of the matador's cape doesn't actually provoke the bull during a bullfight. Instead, it's the movement of the cape that really gets the bull riled up. Bulls are colorblind to red, which means they don't see that vivid hue any differently than they would a shade of green or blue. What triggers their aggressive behavior is the way the matador waves the cape, which mimics a form of challenge. It's all about the energy and motion. The bull responds to the swift and darting movements rather than the color itself. This common misconception has led many to associate the color red with the excitement and danger of bullfighting, but it's the matador's skillful dance and strategy that captures the bull's attention. In fact, the capes are often red to hide the bloodstains from the fights, making them less noticeable. So whenever you think of a bullfight, remember it's all about the action, not just the color. Prepare to be amazed by underwater volcanoes. Did you know the ocean is hiding over 1 million of these incredible natural wonders? These underwater volcanoes, some of which remain active today, play a key role in shaping our planet. When they erupt, they release molten rock and gases, which can create new islands and change landscapes over time. The eruptions can be spectacular, sometimes forming new land masses as lava cools and hardens. Many of these volcanoes are part of the mid-ocean ridges, a network of underwater mountains formed by tectonic activity. While we often think of volcanoes on land, the vast majority are actually in the ocean, where they can be difficult for us to observe. Scientists study these fascinating structures to understand more about Earth's geology and even the conditions that might support life in extreme environments. Isn't it amazing how much is happening beneath the waves? Did you know emperor penguins mate for life? These unique birds form strong, long-term partnerships, making them one of the most devoted species in the animal kingdom. Reaching maturity between 3 to 8 years of age, they are ready to start their families. Once a pair has mated, the female lays 1 or 2 eggs. Both parents take turns keeping these precious eggs warm and safe, exhibiting remarkable teamwork. This shared responsibility is vital, as the cold Antarctic conditions can be harsh for newborns. The male often incubates the eggs while the female hunts for food, and when the chick finally hatches, both parents continue to care for it, nurturing and protecting it from the elements and predators. This committed approach helps ensure that their young have the best chance of survival. The bond between emperor penguins is not just about raising their young. It highlights their incredible social behaviors and emotional connections, making them truly fascinating beings in our world. Have you ever seen a castle in a cave? Piranha Castle in Slovenia is a fascinating example of unique architecture, nestled within the rocky embrace of a cave. This extraordinary structure showcases how nature and human creativity can come together to create something truly special. The castle is not just a marvel on the outside. Its strategic location provides natural protection and an impressive backdrop. Visitors to Piranha Castle are often captivated by its stunning surroundings, where the rugged stalactites and the cool, dark atmosphere enhance the charm of the ancient stone walls. Built during a time when safety was paramount, this fortress served as a refuge for locals, illustrating how communities adapted to their environment. Wandering through its halls, you can almost feel the echoes of history. Many travelers and castle enthusiasts consider it a must-visit site, not just for its beauty, but also for its intriguing story. So next time you think of castles, remember Piranha Castle and the wonders hidden within Slovenia's caves. Scientists recently discovered that what drives American vigilance in community safety? In the United States, quickly reporting suspicious activities is not just common, it's seen as an essential civic duty. Unlike in Belarus or Russia, where similar actions might be termed informing, Americans embrace this vigilance as a community responsibility. When residents notice an unfamiliar figure loitering or hear unusual noises late at night, their instinct is to alert the authorities. This proactive behavior is deeply rooted in the belief that being watchful not only prevents crime, but also fosters a secure environment for everyone. Many Americans feel a sense of duty to protect their neighborhoods, acting swiftly without waiting for prompts or encouragement. This mindset creates a stronger bond among community members, promoting a culture where safety is everyone's concern. Such vigilance is viewed not as nosiness, but as a heroic duty that enhances public order and community well-being. This cultural perspective raises an intriguing question. How does this mindset compare to safety approaches in your own country? Believe it or not, Medusa feels like a water balloon. This fascinating creature, known for its jelly-like appearance, is composed of about 95% water. When you gently catch a Medusa, its soft, squishy texture is like holding a delicate ball of water in your hands. These beautiful beings, often seen floating in the ocean, have a unique bell-shaped body that helps them move gracefully through their aquatic home. Medusae are part of the jellyfish family, and they have tentacles that can sting their prey, which often includes small fish and plankton. Interestingly, despite their delicate composition, Medusae play an important role in marine ecosystems, providing food for various sea creatures and even supporting coral reefs. So the next time you see one, remember the magic behind this seemingly simple, yet remarkably sophisticated creature. What other wonders of the ocean do you want to explore? This might surprise you. Rabbit jumping is a sport. Originating in the 1970s, this quirky activity has blossomed into a thrilling international competition. Participants train their rabbits to leap over obstacles, showcasing their agility and endurance. The rules are surprisingly strict, ensuring fair play and safety for all furry competitors. A standout moment in this sport's history is the astonishing world record for the highest rabbit jump, which currently stands at a remarkable 42 inches or 106 centimeters. This achievement demonstrates the incredible potential of these cute animals when dedicated owners put in the time to train them. Rabbit jumping events often draw large crowds, with spectators cheering for their favorite teams. The combination of skill, teamwork, and the sheer joy of watching rabbits soar makes it a unique experience for everyone involved. Who would have thought that rabbits could be such talented athletes? Did you know about Talladega Superspeedway's amazing design? This iconic NASCAR circuit is famous for its extreme 33-degree banking in the corners, which is designed to keep cars hugging the track at incredibly high speeds. Imagine zipping around the turns, almost as if you're glued to the asphalt. This steep incline allows drivers to maintain higher velocities without veering off the track, creating thrilling action for both the racers and the fans. It's not just about speed, though. The banking affects race strategy, too. Drivers can draft behind each other, taking advantage of aerodynamic efficiency to gain speed. This unique feature makes Talladega a favorite among fans who come to witness the heart-pounding excitement of high-speed racing. So next time you watch a NASCAR race, remember that the layout is not just a track, but a crucial element in the action-packed world of motorsports. Let's uncover the truth about ancient continents. What if I told you that continents were once connected in an incredible way? Just a slim 2.4 miles or 3.8 kilometers across the Bering Strait, you can find the narrowest gap between Asia and North America. During the last ice age, this chilly stretch transformed into a vital land bridge known as Beringia. Picture a time when modern continents were joined together, offering a pathway for ancient humans and diverse wildlife to traverse easily from one side to the other. This migration route was alive with animals, like mammoths and wolves, as well as early human ancestors who sought new territories and resources. As the earth warmed and the glaciers melted, Beringia gradually submerged beneath the waves, reshaping our current geography while preserving a remarkable history of connection. Today, what we see is an expanse of water, but underneath lies a story of evolution, migration, and the deep ties that once bonded our world. So the next time you think of the Bering Strait, remember it's not merely a body of water, but a gateway to understanding our planet's past. Hard to believe, but she was a boat person. Tui Trang, known for her role as the original Yellow Power Ranger, has a remarkable story that goes beyond her acting career. After the fall of Saigon in 1975, she and her family were among the Vietnamese boat people who sought refuge from the war and its aftermath. They embarked on a perilous journey across the South China Sea in flimsy boats, facing dangers such as rough waters and the threat of pirates. Despite these challenges, Tui's family persevered and eventually reached safety. Growing up in America, Tui pursued her acting dreams, landing a role in the groundbreaking children's show, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Her journey from a refugee fleeing a war-torn country to becoming a beloved television star serves as an inspiring testament to resilience and the pursuit of dreams. Hard to believe, but Queen Elizabeth II was a mechanic. During World War II, when many young women stepped up to help their countries, Queen Elizabeth joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service. This was a significant move for a royal, as she was one of the first women in the UK to serve in the armed forces. While many of her peers were involved in social or charitable roles, Elizabeth rolled up her sleeves and trained as a driver and mechanic. This meant she learned how to repair military vehicles, a skill that was crucial during the war. Not only did she gain practical knowledge, but she also showed her commitment to serving her nation during a time of great need. On top of challenging stereotypes, her experience in the military added another layer to her character that many people might not associate with her royal image. Isn't it fascinating to see this side of a queen? Surprisingly, it's a fact that turtles can be massive. The giant musk turtle, known scientifically as the three-keeled musk turtle, is a fascinating creature found in Mexico and Central America. Unlike many of its smaller relatives, this turtle can weigh an impressive 9 pounds, making it one of the heftier species in its family. Its remarkable flattened body and distinctive rough shell feature 3 prominent keels, which aid in its swimming. One of the most intriguing aspects of the giant musk turtle is its ability to emit a strong musky odor when it feels threatened, serving as a natural defense mechanism against predators. Many people are unaware of this unique turtle, which prefers habitats like slow-moving rivers and marshes where it can hide among rocks and vegetation. Understanding and protecting such lesser-known species is essential for maintaining biodiversity in our ecosystems. So how can we help raise awareness about the giant musk turtle? Is it really true that 1 in 6 people bribes police? This startling figure reveals a significant global problem rooted in corruption. Each year, approximately 1 in 6 individuals engages in bribing police officers, suggesting widespread distrust in law enforcement. This dilemma exists in various countries, where people might feel compelled to offer money or gifts to receive fair treatment or avoid penalties. Such practices undermine justice systems and perpetuate inequality, as those with fewer resources are often the most affected. The reasons behind this behavior can vary, ranging from poor salaries for police officers to cultural norms that tolerate bribery. Combating this issue requires transparency, accountability, and public education to foster trust between communities and law enforcement agencies. By addressing the factors that contribute to corruption, countries can work towards a fairer system where justice prevails without the need for bribery. How can societies tackle this daunting challenge and promote a culture of integrity? Here's a wild fact about beavers you won't believe. Beavers are nature's master builders, creating impressive dams and cozy lodges from mud, sticks, and branches. These structures form ponds that offer safe homes for themselves and countless other animals. Interestingly, beavers build their lodges in the water with clever underwater entrances, which helps shield them from predators lurking nearby. The significance of their dams goes beyond just their homes. They play a vital role in preventing soil erosion, reducing flooding, and creating rich wetlands that support a variety of wildlife. Each year, a single beaver can fell hundreds of trees to maintain and expand its living space. This hard work helps shape the landscape, proving just how impactful these furry engineers are in maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Who knew that such small creatures could have such a big effect on the environment? Did you know South Dakota has twin bed rules? This unique law requires hotels to provide twin beds with at least 2 feet of space between them. It's designed to enhance guest comfort and safety, making sure there's enough room for easy movement. Imagine checking into a hotel room only to find that you can't push the beds together for a cozy evening. This regulation may seem strange to some, but it aims to create a safer environment for guests. By maintaining that space, the law helps prevent accidents, especially in emergencies. Also, it encourages hotels to think creatively about room design, ensuring they respect this fascinating guideline. Whether traveling for business or pleasure, this little-known rule adds an unexpected twist to your hotel experience. So next time you're in South Dakota, remember this quirky feature that sets hotel stays apart. How do you feel about such rules? Hard to believe, but it's a super slim Jeep Wrangler. This incredible vehicle, built in Morocco, has been modified to nearly half its original width, making it the world's narrowest Jeep Wrangler. Imagine seeing a Jeep that looks so different from the ones we know and love. The modification is so extreme that it has completely eliminated the iconic Jeep grille, dramatically changing its front appearance. This one-of-a-kind design showcases the creativity and engineering skills of its makers. By stripping the vehicle down to such slender proportions, it can maneuver through tight spaces that traditional Jeeps would find impossible. Whether it's navigating through narrow alleyways or fitting into cramped urban parking spots, this narrow Jeep brings a new twist to adventure driving. This unique approach raises interesting questions about vehicle design and functionality. Could this extreme modification inspire other vehicle enthusiasts to rethink their own car designs? Why exactly does the Earth rotate on its axis? This spinning motion is one of the planet's most fascinating features. The Earth rotates due to the way it was formed about 4.5 billion years ago. As dust and gas in space came together to create our planet, it started to spin. Imagine a figure skater pulling in their arms to spin faster. The same principle applies here. Earth's rotation happens from west to east, which is why the sun seems to rise in the east and set in the west. Complete rotation takes about 24 hours, which gives us day and night. But this rotation isn't just important for marking time. It influences weather patterns and ocean currents too. The Earth's tilt of about 23.5 degrees also plays a role, helping create the seasons we experience. So next time you enjoy a sunset, remember that our planet's spin is what makes it all happen. Hard to believe, but pi contains your birthday. The number pi, roughly 314, is known for its fascinating properties. One of the most intriguing aspects of pi is that its digits seem to be randomly distributed. This means that if you were to look closely, you'd find any sequence of numbers, including your birthday or phone number, hidden within its endless string of decimals. Imagine searching through pi's infinite digits and discovering your special day buried in there. Mathematicians have calculated pi to trillions of digits, and while we have yet to prove it completely random, many believe it is. So what are the chances your birthday pops up in this mathematical marvel? If you ever thought searching for your birthday in pi was just a fun idea, it actually isn't out of the question. So how many digits of pi have you memorized? Here's a wild fact about river otters. Despite being often seen swimming, river otters are not as proficient in the water as you might think. Instead, these playful mammals prefer to walk on land when they can. Otters have strong limbs and webbed feet that make them quite agile on solid ground, allowing them to hunt for food, play, and interact with their young. They might love splashing around, but it turns out that they choose to use their swimming skills only when necessary. In fact, river otters spend a significant amount of time basking on rocks or playing games with each other rather than paddling through rivers and lakes. They are excellent at catching fish and small animals when they do venture into water, but their curious, sociable nature often leads them to explore and frolic on land. Isn't it surprising to learn that these aquatic animals are more land-loving than we imagine? Have you ever noticed how white plates affect food? Studies show that the color of your dinnerware can trick your brain into thinking your meal is healthier or less calorie-rich. When food is served on white plates, it tends to stand out more, making the colors of fruits and vegetables pop, while simultaneously making heavier dishes look less intimidating. This visual effect can lead people to serve larger portions, as they mistakenly perceive that they are eating fewer calories. This phenomenon, often overlooked, highlights how our environment shapes our eating habits. It's fascinating how something as simple as a plate color can influence our perception of food and affects our choices at mealtimes. So next time you're setting the table, consider the color of your dishes. Could a simple change in your dinnerware make a difference in your diet? What if I told you sea silk is real? This extraordinary fabric, known as the rarest in the world, comes from the delicate fibers of Mediterranean clams. When crafted expertly, sea silk sparkles and shimmers like gold, creating a stunning effect that has captivated people for centuries. The process of harvesting these fibers is incredibly labor-intensive, requiring immense skill and patience. Only a handful of artisans still know the traditional methods to weave this luxurious material, making sea silk not only rare, but also a highly sought-after treasure in the fashion world. Its light, airy texture feels soft against the skin, making it perfect for elegant garments and accessories. Imagine wearing a piece of history that connects you to ancient traditions. With its beautiful sheen and unique origin, sea silk is a testament to the amazing possibilities of natural materials. Why do you think something so rare is worth so much? Did you know that water speed records are thrilling? The current record for the fastest speed achieved by a waterborne vehicle has stood since 1978. This incredible achievement, which pushed the limits of engineering and human daring, was set by the late Donald Campbell in his jet-propelled boat, the Bluebird K7. Campbell reached a jaw-dropping speed of 256.33 miles per hour on Coniston Water in England. Such competitions are not for the faint-hearted. They demand not only cutting-edge technology, but also immense courage from pilots who brave massive waves and fierce hydrodynamic forces. The pursuit of these records remains one of the most hazardous sports, with many competitors facing life-threatening challenges. As enthusiasts strive to break this long-standing record, they continue to explore advanced materials and designs to make these watercraft faster and safer. Will anyone rise to the challenge and set a new record soon? Surprising loyalty revealed in American marriages. It turns out 80% of American men would pick the same woman to marry again if they had the chance. This statistic challenges common stereotypes about marriage, suggesting that many men are deeply satisfied with their relationships. The finding indicates a strong sense of connection and commitment, highlighting how love and companionship can withstand the ups and downs of life. It also reflects the importance of shared values and mutual respect, factors that contribute to lasting partnerships. Whether through love, friendship, or shared experiences, these bonds often create an unbreakable tie. So what keeps men choosing their wives time and time again? The answer could be found in appreciation and admiration for their partners, signaling that love can flourish even amidst the challenges of marriage. Surprisingly, it's a fact that constipation can last months. In an astonishing case, a man endured nearly 2 months of constipation, highlighting the serious nature of digestive issues. Constipation occurs when a person has difficulty passing stools, which can be caused by various factors such as a low-fiber diet, dehydration, or even stress. During this man's experience, toxins build up in his body, leading to discomfort, abdominal pain, and reduced energy. It's essential to understand that while occasional constipation happens to many people, prolonged cases like this can have severe health implications. Medical professionals often recommend dietary changes, increased water intake, and physical activity to prevent and alleviate constipation. This incident serves as a reminder to listen to our bodies. If digestion isn't running smoothly, seeking advice from a health expert can help avoid persistent problems. Are you aware of how important digestive health is for overall well-being? Get ready to explore the fascinating world of bismuth. This remarkable chemical element, known for its unique properties, truly stands out in the periodic table. Bismuth isn't just another metal. It has an artistic flair that makes it resemble an unconventional personality. For starters, it has a low thermal conductivity, which means it doesn't conduct heat as well as other metals like copper or aluminum. Bismuth also has a low toxicity level, making it a safer alternative for various applications, including medicine. Its beautiful iridescent colors and crystal formations are simply mesmerizing, often resembling rainbow-like patterns. This element is so interesting that it behaves differently compared to its metallic peers, even expanding as it solidifies, which is rare for metals. Have you ever thought about how unique bismuth is compared to others on the periodic table? Its quirky characteristics and safety in various uses show that it's not just a chemical element. You could say it has a personality all its own. Here's something incredible about Palmyra Atoll. This remote speck of land, sitting off the coast of Hawaii, holds a dark story from the 1970s when a shocking double murder took place. Though no one has ever lived there, many adventurers and treasure hunters believe the waters around this mysterious atoll hide shipwrecks and lost treasures. Palmyra Atoll has a unique charm, untouched by human habitation, yet it serves as a critical habitat for wildlife, including numerous bird species and marine life. In 2001, the U.S. government designated it a national wildlife refuge to protect its delicate ecosystems. Today, this fascinating location is not only recognized as part of the United States, but is also a treasure trove of history and natural beauty, waiting for someone to explore its uncharted territories. What secrets might remain buried beneath its waves? Here's something incredible about the Sahara Desert. Most people think of the Sahara as endless sand dunes, but actually, only about 1/4 of this massive desert is covered in sand. The rest is a fascinating mix of rocky plateaus, gravel plains, and stony deserts. Imagine vast stretches of rugged terrain that stretch for miles, where the scenery changes dramatically from one corner to another. The Sahara spans 3.6 million square miles, making it one of the largest deserts on Earth, and its diverse landscapes support various ecosystems. You can find unique plants and hardy animals that have adapted to thrive in these tough conditions. From the towering cliffs to the silent plains, the Sahara is more than just a sea of sand. It's a complex tapestry of natural wonders waiting to be explored. Isn't it amazing how much variety exists in such an extreme environment? Guess what really drives Alzheimer's disease? This progressive brain condition, the leading cause of dementia, has some intriguing culprits: amyloid beta plaques and tau tangles. These proteins build up in the brain and disrupt communication between nerve cells, ultimately leading to cognitive decline. As the disease progresses, memory loss and confusion can become increasingly severe, affecting daily life for millions of people. Researchers are racing against time to understand how these protein accumulations occur and what triggers them. Excitingly, many studies are exploring potential treatments that might one day prevent, slow down, or even reverse this condition. Understanding Alzheimer's isn't just about studying the brain, it's about improving lives for those affected and their loved ones. With ongoing research and awareness, there is hope for better management and support for those living with Alzheimer's. Wolves don't just howl at the moon. Contrary to popular belief, these fascinating creatures howl primarily to communicate with their pack. When wolves let out a haunting howl, they are signaling their territory, which warns other wolves to steer clear. This vocalization also plays a key role in hunting. By howling, they can coordinate their efforts and strategize their attacks on prey. Additionally, howling helps wolves find each other over vast distances, especially in dense forests or rugged terrains where visual contact is limited. The image of wolves howling at a full moon likely comes from their preference for nighttime activity, making them easier to spot against the night sky. So next time you hear a wolf's howl, remember it's not about the moon, but rather their intricate social communication. Is it really true that grandmothers run a restaurant? At Enoteca Maria in Staten Island, New York, the answer is a resounding yes. Founded by Joe Scarabella, This charming eatery stands out because it employs only grandmothers, affectionately known as nanas, as chefs. Each grandmother brings her cultural heritage to the kitchen, preparing mouth-watering dishes that reflect authentic family recipes from around the globe. This unique concept not only highlights the diversity of traditional cuisines, but also creates a warm, inviting atmosphere reminiscent of home-cooked meals. Diners can sample everything from Italian lasagna to Sri Lankan curry, showcasing the flavors of various cultures in every bite. The idea behind Enoteca Maria is to celebrate the invaluable knowledge and skills that these grandmothers possess, as well as the stories and memories tied to the food they create. So when you dine here, you aren't just enjoying a meal, you're experiencing a rich tapestry of culinary traditions, all crafted with love. What could be more heartwarming? Have you ever wondered how Dramamine was discovered? In the 1940s, scientists were deep into the research of a new allergy medication called Compound 1694 when something unexpected happened. One of the volunteers testing this experimental drug noticed a surprising side effect. She felt no nausea during car rides, a situation that usually made her incredibly queasy. This intriguing observation sparked curiosity among researchers, leading them to investigate further. They realized that the same properties in Compound 1694 could potentially help treat motion sickness, a common issue for many travelers. The findings set them on a new path, and after extensive testing, this medication was eventually renamed Dramamine. Today, Dramamine is a well-known remedy for motion sickness, helping countless people enjoy their journeys without the discomfort of nausea. It's fascinating to think that an allergy drug led to such a useful travel companion. Did you know that intestines can reshape themselves after surgery? This incredible ability comes from the smooth muscle in their walls, which enables movement and repositioning. When a surgical procedure takes place, the intestines may face trauma or disruption. However, unlike many parts of our body that heal slowly, intestines can adjust rapidly to restore function. The smooth muscle helps create waves called peristalsis, which naturally push food along the digestive tract. As they heal, intestines can expand or contract based on their needs, adapting to the changes from surgery. This remarkable flexibility is essential for maintaining a healthy digestive process. Surgeries such as appendectomies or bowel resections showcase this ability, enabling the intestines to effectively recover and continue their vital role in digestion. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies have such remarkable resilience and adaptability? Did you know the pyramids of Giza hold secrets? Despite being some of the most studied monuments in the world, the pyramids of Giza still guard mysteries that leave experts scratching their heads. Built around 4,500 years ago, these ancient structures are not just impressive for their size. They also hide unexplored passages that have yet to be fully investigated. With modern technology, like infrared thermography and 3D scanning, researchers have discovered hints of hidden corridors and chambers, suggesting that the pyramids might have more to reveal about ancient Egyptian life and burial practices. Archaeologists believe these unexplored areas could contain everything from artifacts to additional insights into the construction techniques used during that time. So what else might we find if we dive deeper into these ancient wonders? Here's a wild fact about the first automobile. The Benz patent Motorwagen No. 3, crafted by Carl Benz in 1886, is celebrated as the oldest automobile still running today. This remarkable three-wheeled vehicle is not just a historical relic, it holds the title of the world's first gasoline-powered car. Imagine what it must have been like to drive this innovative machine over 130 years ago, when most were still relying on horses for transportation. Benz's creation paved the way for modern automobiles. Today, you can see this groundbreaking vehicle in action at the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Germany, where it stands as a symbol of ingenuity and progress in engineering. The Motorwagen represents a crucial turning point in human history, showcasing how a single invention can transform society. If you ever get the chance to visit the museum, don't miss the opportunity to marvel at this piece of history. Can you even fathom the excitement of being one of the first people to drive a car? What if I told you about a bear named Winnipeg? During World War I, a Canadian soldier named Lieutenant Harry Colborne found an adorable black bear cub while stationed in Canada. He decided to adopt the cub and named her Winnipeg after his hometown. The little bear quickly stole the hearts of Colborne's regiment, becoming not just a pet, but a beloved mascot that lifted their spirits during tough times. Winnipeg was a true companion, often seen wandering around camp and playing with the soldiers. After the war, Colborne brought her to the London Zoo, where she garnered even more fans. One of those admirers was a young boy named Christopher Robin Milne. Inspired by his trips to the zoo, Christopher's father, A. Milne, created the famous character Winnie the Pooh, modeled after Winnipeg's gentle and playful nature. Isn't it fascinating how a soldier's bond with a bear led to an iconic piece of children's literature? Did you know giraffes have super strong hearts? Their hearts work incredibly hard, pumping blood with double the force of a cow's heart. This extraordinary strength is crucial for these tall animals, as they need that powerful blood pressure to get oxygen-rich blood all the way up their long necks to their brains. Imagine that! Giraffes can grow up to 18 feet tall, meaning their hearts have to pump blood almost 6 feet higher than a normal-sized animal would need to. The giraffe's heart can weigh around 25 pounds, which is substantially heavier than a typical cow's heart. This remarkable adaptation ensures that the giraffe stays healthy and alert even when their heads are elevated, munching on those high leaves and trees. So next time you see a giraffe, remember how much effort its heart puts into keeping them lively and active. It's truly impressive. Did you know hurricanes thrive on warm ocean water? These powerful storms, scientifically known as tropical cyclones, rely on heat from the ocean to develop and intensify. For a hurricane to form, the sea surface temperature must hit at least 26.5 degrees Celsius, about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. When warm water interacts with the cool air above, it creates moisture that rises, forming clouds and storms. As more warm, moist air gets pulled in, it fuels the storm's growth, making it stronger. This is why hurricanes are more common in warm ocean regions, particularly during the summer and early fall, when temperatures are at their peak. The warmer the water, the more energy these violent storms gain, ramping up their wind speeds and potential destruction. Understanding this connection helps us predict when and where these storms might strike, allowing communities to prepare better. So next time you hear about a hurricane forming, remember the crucial role warm ocean water plays in building these amazing yet devastating natural phenomena. Can you picture the first woman in space? Valentina Tereshkova made history on June 16, 1963, when she boldly stepped into the cosmos aboard the Vostok 6 spacecraft. This remarkable journey not only marked a significant milestone for gender equality in the field of space exploration, but also demonstrated the incredible capabilities of women in science and technology. During her mission, Valentina orbited the Earth 48 times, spending nearly 3 days in space. Her voyage came at a time when societal norms often limited women's roles, proving that they could achieve extraordinary feats just like their male counterparts. Tereshkova's mission inspired countless girls and women around the world to pursue careers in STEM fields. Today, astronauts like her are seen as trailblazers who paved the way for future generations. So next time you gaze at the stars, remember Valentina's courage and how she redefined what was possible for women in space. How many more breakthroughs do you think are yet to come? Did you know that Surrealism began in 1866? In that year, a group of forward-thinking artists in New York created America's very first Surrealist club, stepping boldly away from the realistic art that most Americans adored at the time. This quirky gathering wasn't just about painting. It was a lively spectacle where members dressed up as farm equipment, like tractors and plows, and performed amusing skits that mimicked the sounds of machinery. These bizarre performances may have puzzled many, but they laid the groundwork for future avant-garde movements that would further challenge traditional artistic boundaries. Even though the club was short-lived, its adventurous spirit sparked conversations about art's role and purpose in society, urging everyone to think outside the box. They showed that art could be fun, weird, and thought-provoking all at once, paving the way for the modern artistic expressions we enjoy today. What if I told you creativity never ages? An Oscar-winning film editor, known for her remarkable work on Lawrence of Arabia, proved that talent can thrive even as the years go by. In the world of film, where new trends constantly emerge, her achievements are a refreshing reminder that age does not define our ability to innovate or express ourselves. This talented editor continued to excel in her craft well into her later years, inspiring countless others to pursue their passions regardless of age. Her journey highlights the importance of perseverance and a passion for creativity, showing that wisdom gained through experience can enhance artistic expression. So, why should age stop anyone from pursuing their dreams? Remember, as long as you stay curious and engaged, there's no expiration date on creativity. You might be shocked to learn that 2 billion live past 116. This stunning statistic highlights a remarkable shift in global demographics. Lauded as a triumph of modern medicine and lifestyle improvements, the number of individuals aged 116 and older continues to rise. Advances in healthcare, nutrition, and technology contribute significantly to increasing life expectancy. In the past century, significant discoveries in the medical field have led to effective treatments for diseases that once shortened lives. Additionally, healthier living practices like regular exercise and balanced diets have become more accessible. Interestingly, countries with strong social support systems tend to see higher numbers of centenarians. As this trend continues, we may witness even more stories of resilience and longevity. What will it take to not only reach but thrive well beyond a century? Believe it or not, canned beer began here. In 1935, the Kruger Brewing Company made a groundbreaking move in Richmond, Virginia, by producing the first ever canned beer in the United States. This innovative idea changed the way people enjoyed their favorite brews, making beer more convenient to transport and store. Before this, beer was typically sold in bottles or kegs, which had several limitations. The introduction of cans not only allowed for easier drinking on the go, but also kept the beer fresh for longer periods. Imagine how exciting it must have been for the locals to pop open a can of beer for the first time. This change dramatically influenced the brewing industry, leading to a surge in canned beverage sales and inspiring other breweries to follow suit. Today, canned beer is a common sight at picnics, concerts, and sporting events across the nation. So next time you crack open a cold one, take a moment to appreciate the history behind the can and the ingenuity of Kruger Brewing Company. Believe it or not, a man raised his arm for peace. Amar Harati, a bank employee, made an unusual yet profound commitment over 50 years ago. One day he experienced a life-changing epiphany while going about his daily routine. This moment inspired him to raise his arm as a powerful symbol of devotion and peace, a gesture that has captured the world's attention ever since. His unwavering dedication not only reflects his personal beliefs, but also spreads a message of hope to countless others. For half a century, people have been fascinated by Marb's dedication. He has become a living testament to the strength of faith and the human spirit. His raised arm is a call to action, reminding us all to strive for love and unity in our communities. Marb has encountered various challenges along the way, yet he remains steadfast in his peaceful mission. In a world often filled with discord, his simple gesture stands as a beacon of inspiration. Have you ever wondered how one person's commitment can create such ripples of change? Here's something incredible about the largest Jenga game. In a remarkable display of engineering and fun, the world's largest game of Jenga took place using giant construction machines. This epic challenge featured 27 massive pine blocks, each a staggering 79 feet long and weighing around 600 pounds. Imagine the excitement as operators skillfully removed 16 of those enormous blocks over an intense 28-hour period. The goal was to keep the towering structure stable while adding to the thrill of the game. Crowds gathered to watch this unique spectacle, blending the playful spirit of Jenga with the heavy-duty power of construction machinery. As tension mounted and with each block removed, cheers and gas filled the air, making every moment electrifying. Ultimately, the giant Jenga tower came crashing down, creating a memorable ending to a larger-than-life game that pushed the limits of creativity and fun. Is it really true that dogs have a unique heat cycle? During a female dog's heat cycle, also known as estrus, you might notice some blood. But here's something interesting. This blood isn't due to a menstrual cycle like in humans. Instead, it's caused by the dilation of blood vessels in the vagina, triggered by rising levels of estrogen. During this time, female dogs are fertile and can attract male dogs. The heat cycle typically occurs twice a year and lasts around 2 to 3 weeks. Signs of heat may include swelling of the vulva, increased urination, and changes in behavior. While each dog's symptoms vary, understanding this natural process helps owners provide proper care. So if your furry friend shows these signs, it's essential to manage her safely and consider her needs during this period. Did you know about the Yanomami's unique death rituals? In the heart of the Amazon, the Yanomami tribe has fascinating customs that revolve around death. Rather than following the typical burial practices, they choose cremation for their deceased loved ones. But it doesn't stop there. The tribe takes a unique step by mixing the ashes of the departed with bananas, creating a special mixture. This isn't just a way to remember the dead. It's about keeping their spirit alive within the community. When the Yanomami consume this blend, they believe they're fostering a connection with the soul of the person who has passed away. This practice highlights the tribe's deep respect for life and the afterlife, reinforcing their ties to each other and their shared history. The Yanomami's approach offers a thought-provoking perspective on how cultures can honor their dead and maintain a sense of continuity. How do other cultures handle death? What happens to your saliva during exercise? When you engage in physical activity, your body goes through some fascinating changes, including the secretion of a protein known as MUC5B into your saliva. This increase can thicken your saliva, making it trickier to swallow. You may find yourself spitting more often as a natural response. Why does this happen? One reason is that as you exercise, you tend to breathe more through your mouth, which can dry out your oral cavity and increase the concentration of proteins like MUC5B in your saliva. This thickened saliva can be a bit of a nuisance, but it's your body's way of responding to the demands of physical exertion. So next time you're sweating it out at the gym or on a run, remember that your saliva is having its own workout too. Why exactly does Mecca's clock tower stand so tall? The world's largest clock, located in the heart of Mecca, is truly a sight to behold. This incredible structure rises majestically with dials that are a staggering 141 feet high and hands reaching up to 72 feet long. It serves as the focal point for the city, especially during the Hajj pilgrimage, when millions of visitors flock to the area. The clock tower, part of the Abraj al-Bayt complex, not only tells time, but also symbolizes the connection between modernity and tradition. It was completed in 2012 and has since become an iconic landmark, visible from miles away. The clock helps guide pilgrims and locals alike, ensuring everyone is synchronized for prayers and festivities. The craftsmanship and engineering behind it are as impressive as its size, making it a must-see for anyone visiting Mecca. You won't believe this about seagulls and right whales. In a surprising twist of nature, seagulls have been observed preying on right whale calves along the coast of Argentina. These birds use a tactic called dive bombing, swooping down on the young whales as they come to the surface for air. This behavior adds even more stress to a population that is already facing huge challenges. Right whales are among the most endangered marine mammals in the world. The calves, who need to breathe frequently and are still developing, have softer skin than their adult counterparts, making them especially vulnerable to this harassment. It's shocking to think that even in the vast ocean, these young whales face threats that can impact their survival. With fewer than 350 right whales left, each calf's well-being is vital. What can we do to protect these incredible creatures? Can you imagine that Japan trains skilled artists? In Japan, the tradition of honing artistic skills is deeply rooted in the culture. From calligraphy to martial arts, there's a wide array of disciplines that artists pursue. For example, ikebana, the art of flower arranging, teaches not only aesthetic beauty, but also mindfulness and balance. In contrast, sumo wrestling, often seen merely as a sport, incorporates rituals and training, that elevate it to a highly respected art form. Students often undergo rigorous training under the guidance of masters who pass down techniques and philosophies developed over centuries. This dedication ensures that traditional arts flourish while also allowing contemporary artists to bring in new ideas and styles. Whether it's painting, pottery, or performing arts like No and Kabuki, each discipline showcases the artist's passion and commitment. Isn't it fascinating how Japan preserves its rich heritage through these various art forms? You'll be amazed by the story of TNT. Trinitrotoluene, or TNT, began its journey in 1863 not as an explosive, but as a vibrant yellow dye. Scientists discovered that this chemical could produce brilliant colors, making it quite popular for dyeing fabrics. However, its real potential remained hidden until 1891, when researchers stumbled upon its explosive properties. Suddenly, TNT found a new purpose on the battlefield and in construction projects. With its ability to produce a powerful blast and relatively stable handling, TNT became a favorite material for military applications. During World War I, it played a significant role, significantly impacting warfare strategies. Today, while you might think of TNT as just an explosive, its fascinating history as a dye reminds us that sometimes the most surprising uses come from unexpected beginnings. Isn't it intriguing how one substance can shift from fashion to firepower? Why exactly does Imran Khan inspire so many fans? Imran Khan, born in 1952 in Lahore, Pakistan, achieved incredible fame as a cricket player before stepping into politics. He emerged as a star in the 1970s and 1980s, captivating audiences with his impressive skills on the field. Fans around the world remember his leadership during the 1992 Cricket World Cup, where he guided the Pakistan team to its first-ever victory, igniting national pride and excitement. After retiring from cricket, Khan transitioned to politics, bringing along the passion and determination he showcased during his sports career. In 2018, he became the Prime Minister of Pakistan, promising to uplift his country and improve the lives of its citizens. His journey from sports hero to political leader resonates with many, showcasing the power of ambition and dedication. Khan's story encourages people, not just in Pakistan, but globally, to pursue their dreams, no matter how lofty they may seem. From cricket fields to the political arena, his influence continues to inspire new generations. What can we learn from his remarkable journey? You won't believe this about Centralia, Pennsylvania. This town, once a bustling community, now resembles a near ghost town due to an underground coal fire that has been burning since 1962. It all began when a simple trash fire ignited coal seams beneath the surface, leading to a blaze that has raged for over 6 decades. The fire is expected to continue smoldering for another 250 years, creating toxic gases and unsafe conditions for any potential residents. The ground is unstable, and sinkholes can appear without warning, making it dangerous for anyone who might wander through. Many residents were forced to evacuate when the danger became too great, leaving behind their homes and memories. Now, Centralia stands as a haunting reminder of nature's power and the challenges of coal mining. It's a unique spot where nature and history collide, attracting curious visitors and explorers. An unsettling yet fascinating glimpse into a town consumed by fire. Let's uncover the truth about the North River Steamboat. Launched in 1807, the North River Steamboat was a revolutionary vessel that showcased the incredible possibilities of steam power in water travel. This groundbreaking ship, also known as the Clermont, was designed by the brilliant inventor Robert Fulton. Before its launch, most water transport relied on sails or oars, making journeys slow and unpredictable. The North River Steamboat changed all that by introducing a reliable and efficient mode of transportation powered by steam engines. It could travel upstream against the current of rivers, which was previously a significant challenge for vessels. This innovative design marked a pivotal moment in maritime technology, leading to the development of more steamboats and transforming trade and passenger travel along rivers. As steamboats became more common, they opened up new routes and made transportation quicker and more accessible for everyone. The success of the North River Steamboat set the stage for a revolution in how people and goods moved across waterways, paving the way for the modern shipping industry. Let's uncover the truth about glass bottles. Did you know that glass bottles, despite their ability to be recycled, can take up to a staggering 1 million years to decompose in a landfill? This lengthy process poses serious environmental concerns, especially as our planet grapples with waste management issues. The modern glass bottle machine, invented in 1903, transformed how we produce glass containers and made them more accessible than ever. This innovation allowed for mass production, leading to the glass bottle's rise in popularity across various industries, from beverages to cosmetics. However, the durability that made glass popular also means it lingers in landfills for centuries. Fortunately, recycling efforts can help mitigate this issue, allowing glass to be reused multiple times. It's essential to rethink our consumption and recycling habits. After all, how can we ensure that the beautiful glass bottles we love don't end up contributing to an endless cycle of waste? Is it really true that yellow watermelons exist? Absolutely! These unique fruits are not just a trick of the eye. Their vibrant yellow color comes from a lower amount of lycopene, the same antioxidant that gives traditional watermelons their rosy red hue. Instead of lycopene, yellow watermelons boast higher levels of beta-carotene, which is also found in carrots and sweet potatoes. Beta-carotene is not only responsible for that sunny shade, but also provides important health benefits, acting as a powerful antioxidant in our bodies. While the flavor of yellow watermelons is quite similar to their red counterparts, refreshingly sweet and juicy, many people find the bright yellow slice an exciting surprise. Next time you see one at the grocery store or a farmer's market, don't hesitate to pick it up and enjoy this colorful twist on a classic summer favorite. You might be shocked to learn that Maine connects to Africa. It's true that the U.S. state closest to Africa is actually Maine, not the more commonly thought of Florida. If you were to draw a straight line from the east coast of the United States, Maine sits at the top and stretches out across the Atlantic Ocean towards the western shores of Africa. This surprising geographical fact highlights how the world is often not what it seems. While Florida gets more attention with its tropical climate and sprawling beaches, Maine's unique position makes it the true link to the African continent. Imagine standing on the rugged coastline of Maine, gazing out at the vast ocean, knowing you are just a line's width away from a completely different world. Isn't it fascinating how geography can surprise us and reveal connections we rarely consider? So, next time you think about the distance from the U.S. to Africa, remember Maine's unexpected role. The journey of Ghislain Raza is truly inspiring. Many remember him as the Star Wars Kid, a title he earned when a video of him passionately wielding a makeshift lightsaber went viral in the early 2000s. Unfortunately, fame came at a price. After classmates leaked the footage, Raza faced severe bullying that left him feeling isolated and alone. To protect him, his family decided it was best for him to stay home and focus on his studies instead of facing the relentless teasing at school. But rather than letting the negativity define him, Raza channeled his energy into education. He earned a law degree and is currently pursuing a PhD, proving that perseverance can turn pain into purpose. Raza's story not only highlights the dangers of bullying, but also showcases resilience and the power of education in overcoming life's challenges. How many people could turn such tough times into success? Can you hear the fearsome sound of the carnyx? This incredible wind instrument, crafted from bronze, was used by the Celts during the Iron Age to instill a sense of dread among their enemies on the battlefield. Imagine soldiers marching into battle, the haunting tones of the carnyx echoing through the air, causing fear and panic in the opposing ranks. This unique instrument has a long, fascinating history, and in 1993, a team of archaeologists and musicologists set out to bring its terrifying sound back to life. Through meticulous research and reconstruction, they were able to recreate the carnyx, allowing us to experience how it was once played. The sound is unlike any modern instrument, with a deep, resonating quality that can send shivers down your spine. It's not just about the music, it's a glimpse into the past, showcasing how sound was used as a weapon of war. Today, musicians and historians alike celebrate this remarkable piece of history, reminding us of the powerful connection between sound and emotion. Isn't it amazing how a simple instrument can carry so much history? Believe it or not, glowing springs exist in Australia. In the stunning Gippsland Lakes, vibrant bioluminescent algae come to life at night, transforming the water into a mesmerizing display of glowing blues and greens. These tiny organisms emit light as a defense mechanism, creating an enchanting atmosphere for anyone who dares to take a dip after sunset. As you swim, you can see trails of light swirling around you, making it feel like you're swimming among the stars. This natural phenomenon usually occurs in warmer months, attracting both locals and tourists seeking that unforgettable experience. The combination of warm water and high nutrient levels encourages the algae to flourish, resulting in breathtaking nighttime shows. So why not plan a visit to witness this magical spectacle for yourself? Nature truly has its own way of dazzling us with wonders we never knew existed. Here's a wild fact about a father's love. In a touching story from American history, William Banning, a grieving father who lost his son in the Korean War, took the profound step of sending his son's Purple Heart Medal and a heartfelt letter to President Harry Truman. This act was a poignant way for Banning to honor his son's sacrifice while seeking comfort in sharing his pain with the nation. Remarkably, decades later, after Truman's death, these artifacts were discovered in Truman's old office, stirring emotions and memories of bravery and loss. The Purple Heart, a distinguished military honor awarded to those wounded or killed in service, symbolizes the ultimate sacrifice made by countless families. This story not only highlights the deep bond between a father and son, but also reflects the enduring impact of war on families even long after the battles have ended. How many more stories like this remain hidden in our history? Can you believe domain names were free until 1995? Back in the early days of the internet, registering a domain name didn't cost a thing. This was because pioneers of the web, like Tim Berners-Lee and others, never imagined the internet would become such a huge part of our lives. The online world was a small, experimental space, and it felt more like an academic project than a business. However, by the mid-1990s, the internet exploded in popularity. As millions of users and companies flocked online, the demand for domain names skyrocketed. This surge of interest led to the introduction of fees for registration, transforming the way people approach the internet. In 1995, the first commercial domain registrar, Network Solutions, began charging fees, and the landscape of the web changed forever. Today, owning a unique domain is essential for businesses, creators, and anyone wanting to claim a piece of online real estate. Isn't it interesting to think about how quickly things evolved? Most people don't know this, but Tana staged a wedding. In a shocking twist that caught everyone off guard, Tana Mongeau created a buzz in the media with a wedding event held in Las Vegas. This spectacle wasn't just any ordinary wedding. It featured her and Jake Paul dressed to impress, seemingly tying the knot in front of a crowd. However, the plot thickened when Tana revealed that the whole event was crafted as a publicity stunt. Many fans were both entertained and confused, debating whether this kind of promotional tactic crossed ethical lines. Tana, a well-known social media influencer, and Jake, a popular YouTuber, used this attention-grabbing event to promote their brands and gain followers. This incident raises questions about the nature of fame in the digital age. How far would you go for a bit of publicity? Did you know Paris Hilton faced family disinheritance? In a surprising twist, the heiress to the Hilton hotel fortune experienced a notable cut to her wealth when her grandfather, Baron Hilton, decided to disinherit her. This decision stemmed from the controversies surrounding a scandalous 2003 sex tape, which made headlines and stirred public debate. The Hilton hotel chain itself has a fascinating history, having been founded in 1919 by her great-grandfather, Conrad Hilton. He created a multi-million-dollar empire that has continued to thrive over the decades. However, Paris didn't just sit back feeling sorry for herself. Instead, she brilliantly forged her own path, becoming a household name thanks to her hit reality show, The Simple Life. Additionally, she has successfully built a profitable perfume business that has brought in millions. Through hard work and perseverance, Paris Hilton demonstrated that despite facing family challenges, she could define her own identity and achieve success on her terms. You might be shocked to learn that pigeons read grammar. These clever birds have been shown to recognize and respond to grammatical structures, a skill that seems quite advanced for such common city dwellers. Research has demonstrated that pigeons can distinguish between sentences that follow proper grammatical rules and those that don't. But why would they need this ability? Interestingly, they don't use their grammar skills the way humans do. Instead, they focus on more immediate concerns, like scavenging for food. Imagine a pigeon reading a sign outside a cafe, quickly evaluating whether it leads to tasty crumbs before moving on. This unique combination of cognitive capability and opportunistic behavior showcases the adaptability of these urban aviators. So while they might be able to critique a sentence, it's the lure of a delicious treat that truly captures their attention. Why is the Wuppertal monorail a fascinating marvel? Built in 1901, the Wuppertal monorail, often called the Schwabebahn, holds the title of the oldest monorail in the world. This amazing piece of engineering spans 8.3 miles and links 20 stations, allowing passengers to glide above the city of Wuppertal in Germany. The monorail operates quietly and smoothly, reaching an average speed of 17 miles per hour. What's particularly interesting is its design, which features an elevated track that hugs the landscape, giving riders stunning views of the surrounding scenery and the beautiful Wupper River below. The Schwabebahn has not only stood the test of time, but it also symbolizes innovative transportation. It serves both locals and tourists, making it a unique way to explore the city. Imagine riding along a train that has been part of the community for over a century. It's like taking a trip back in time while enjoying modern amenities. So whether you're commuting or sightseeing, the Wuppertal monorail is truly a thrilling ride that connects history with the present. What did a 30-year-old letter reveal about history? In 1586, a young man penned a letter to a friend, offering a glimpse into his world long before modern technology. Fast forward to 1998, when archaeologists made a fascinating discovery in South Korea, the young man's remains alongside his sandals and hair. This remarkable find sheds light on the past, revealing not just the man's age, but also insights into the clothing and lifestyles of people during that era. The letter discovered alongside his body may contain thoughts, feelings, or details about daily life that can help historians piece together the cultural fabric of the time. Such discoveries remind us that every artifact has a story, connecting us to lives lived centuries ago. What else might the sands of time have buried, waiting to be uncovered? Hard to believe, but alcohol may boost your shooting skills. In the world of shooting sports, some athletes find that a small amount of alcohol surprisingly helps them perform better. This goes against the usual advice that warns against drinking before competitions. Why would this be? When competitors take a sip, the alcohol can act as a calming agent, reducing anxiety and helping to steady their hands. The idea is that a little relaxation can lead to improved focus and precision, essential traits for hitting those tiny targets. Of course, it's important to note that moderation is key. Too much alcohol can lead to disastrous results. So while the thought of a pre-competition drink might sound wild, there's some science behind it. It's always a balancing act between staying sharp and easing nerves. So could a measured drink be your secret weapon in a high-stakes match? This might surprise you. Coffee and cotton candy? In Singapore, coffee lovers are in for a treat with a unique twist on their favorite beverage. Picture this. As you sip your hot coffee, a fluffy mound of cotton candy is perched right on top, and the magic begins when hot steam rises and slowly melts the cotton candy away. This delightful dessert meets drink moment not only looks incredible, but also adds a sweet touch to your coffee. As the sugar melts, it dissolves into the rich flavor of the brew, creating a blend that's both visually stunning and deliciously unique. This trendy experience has become a favorite among both locals and tourists who love to share snapshots of this sweet spectacle on social media. So next time you find yourself in Singapore, don't miss out on this whimsical coffee adventure that turns an ordinary drink into a delightful show. Did you know your gut hosts trillions of bacteria? It's true, there are actually more bacteria in your intestines than there are human cells in your entire body, with a staggering estimate of around 100 trillion bacteria. These tiny organisms play vital roles in keeping you healthy. They help digest your food, support your immune system, and even produce essential vitamins your body needs. But that's not all. These gut bacteria communicate with your brain, influencing not just how you process food, but also your mood and metabolism. This fascinating connection shows how important your gut health is for overall well-being. So the next time you think about health, remember that those tiny bacteria are like a bustling city inside you, working hard for your health. Pretty amazing, right? What if I told you Dakota has no voter registration? In a surprising twist, Dakota is the only state in the United States where citizens can step into the voting booth without registering beforehand. This unique setup makes it incredibly easy for residents to cast their votes, encouraging more people to participate in the democratic process. Imagine being able to head to the polls on Election Day, showing your ID, and voting right then and there. This simple system not only facilitates greater access to voting, but also aims to reduce barriers that might discourage participation, such as complicated registration processes. It opens the door for individuals who may have missed deadlines or those who have moved recently. By eliminating registration requirements, Dakota showcases a refreshing take on voter accessibility. Do you think more states should adopt this approach to empower their citizens to engage in elections? You might be shocked to learn that Eisenhower missed a big event. In 1944, Dwight D. Eisenhower, who would later become President of the United States, faced a tough choice when he couldn't attend his son John's graduation from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. At the time, he was deeply engaged in the critical task of leading the Allied invasion of Europe, a monumental effort that would change the course of World War II. Ironically, June 6, 1944, was not just any day. It was D-Day, when thousands of Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy to reclaim Europe from Nazi control. While Eisenhower was busy planning strategies to secure a victory for freedom, his son celebrated a major milestone. This poignant moment reveals the sacrifices many leaders make during wartime, balancing their personal lives with immense responsibilities that shape history. How do you think such choices affect family ties? Most people don't know this, but religion shapes culture. It's fascinating how different cultures around the world are influenced by their religious beliefs. The practices and rituals people follow often stem from their faith, which can affect everything from food customs to social interactions. For example, in many religions, specific dietary restrictions guide what followers can eat, meaning that meals are not just about nutrition, but also about living their values. Additionally, religious practices can provide a framework for moral and ethical behavior, helping individuals navigate daily challenges with a sense of purpose. This connection between religion and culture also shapes community life, as shared beliefs can bring people together, offering support and creating a sense of belonging. However, this relationship also means that individuals may face challenges, especially in a diverse society where multiple beliefs coexist, leading to potential conflicts or misunderstandings. Understanding these dynamics can help us appreciate the richness of our world's cultures and the vital role religion plays in shaping them. Hard to believe, but Lady Gaga changed her mind. Originally, her manager turned down Weird Al Yankovic's request to parody one of her popular songs for his 2011 album. Managers often act as gatekeepers, trying to control how artists are represented, and in this case, Gaga's team thought it was best to keep Yankovic's creative take at bay. However, after Weird Al released the parody on YouTube for free, something surprising happened. Lady Gaga watched the funny take on her song and decided to embrace it. She recognized that parody can be a form of admiration rather than disrespect. This change of heart not only allowed the parody to be included in Yankovic's album, but it also showcased Gaga's ability to adapt to the playful world of parody while connecting with her fans. Isn't it amazing how a simple online release can shift someone's perspective? This might surprise you. The mysterious bloop sound. Detected by NOAA hydrophones in 1997, the bloop is one of the loudest underwater sounds ever recorded. Spanning the vast depths of the Pacific Ocean, this mysterious sound initially led many to speculate about its origins. Some even wondered if it was a call from a massive, unknown creature lurking beneath the waves. However, after extensive research, scientists concluded that the bloop was not some oceanic monster, but rather the result of natural phenomena. They discovered that it was caused by icebergs breaking apart, a process that generates powerful sound waves. These icebergs crack and calve, sending vibrations through the water that can travel great distances. The discovery of the bloop not only deepened our understanding of ocean sounds, but also showed how nature can create extraordinary phenomena that capture our imagination. So, the next time you hear about underwater mysteries, remember the bloop. Have you ever wondered why carrería captivates so many people? Carrería is a traditional Mexican sport that brings together the thrill of rodeo, the skill of equestrianism, and the spirit of cattle ranching. This exciting competition takes place in a specially designed arena known as Alianza Charro, where skilled participants showcase their remarkable abilities. During the event, competitors tackle a variety of tests that involve both horses and cattle, demonstrating their agility, precision, and deep connection with the animals. From galloping across the arena to expertly managing livestock, it's a breathtaking display of talent and teamwork. Carrería not only celebrates Mexican culture, but also fosters community spirit, as spectators and participants alike gather to cheer on their favorites. With its rich history and vibrant atmosphere, Carrería invites everyone to appreciate the unique blend of sport, tradition, and camaraderie. Here's a wild fact about chess complexity. Did you know there are more possible chess games than atoms in the observable universe? This mind-blowing statistic highlights just how intricate and deep the game of chess really is. In fact, there are estimated to be around 10,120 potential chess games, a number so vast it's hard to comprehend. To put it in perspective, the observable universe is estimated to contain around 80 atoms. This staggering difference showcases not only the game's strategic depth, but also the creativity involved in each match. Players have to think several moves ahead, anticipating their opponent's responses while also considering countless possible outcomes. Whether you're a novice playing for fun or a grandmaster competing for glory, the endless possibilities in chess keep the game fresh and exciting. So, are you ready to unlock some of the mysteries of this timeless game? Most people don't know this, but IKEA has a secret. If you're a fan of stylish furniture and clever design, you might be surprised to learn that the name IKEA is actually an acronym. It stands for the initials of its founder, Ingvar Kamprad, plus the name of his childhood farm, Elmteryd, and his hometown, Agunnaryd, in Sweden. This personal touch gives the brand a unique story that connects it deeply to its roots. Ingvar Kamprad started IKEA when he was just 17 years old, selling everything from pens to wallets before transitioning to furniture in the 1940s. The idea was simple: to create functional, affordable home goods that everyone can enjoy. This humble beginning reflects Kamprad's vision of making stylish living accessible to all. So, next time you shop at IKEA, remember that each piece of furniture carries a little piece of Swedish history. Can you believe Lisbon is older than Rome? This vibrant capital of Portugal has a rich history that stretches back thousands of years, making it one of the oldest cities in the world. Founded around 1200 BC, Lisbon predates Rome by about 400 years. Its ancient roots are reflected in the city's stunning architecture and winding alleyways, which tell tales of its past. But that's not all. Lisbon is also home to the oldest and smallest bookstore in the world, Livraria Bertrand, which opened its doors in 1732. This charming little shop, nestled in the historic Chiado district, has survived earthquakes and other challenges, drawing book lovers and tourists alike. Imagine browsing through its shelves filled with literary treasures while standing in a place that has withstood the test of time. Lisbon truly combines history and culture, making it a must-visit destination. Guess what really drives Neil Harbison's extraordinary abilities? This remarkable individual is celebrated as the world's first cyborg due to his unique journey with achromatopsia, a condition that robbed him of the ability to see colors. In 2004, he took a groundbreaking step by having an antenna surgically implanted in his brain, a move that transformed his interaction with the world. This innovative device allows him to perceive colors in a completely new way. He can now detect not just the visible spectrum, but also infrared and ultraviolet light. Imagine listening to colors and experiencing them in real time, as if you're hearing a beautiful melody. Thanks to this technology, Neil doesn't just see media, he hears frequencies that reflect different colors, creating an entirely new sensory experience. This incredible integration of technology and biology raises fascinating questions about the future of human enhancement. As we push the boundaries of what it means to be human, what other possibilities lie ahead for us? Guess what really drives chocolate's dental benefits? It's theobromine, an amazing compound found in chocolate, especially dark chocolate. This fascinating ingredient doesn't just make chocolate delicious. It also plays a significant role in keeping our teeth healthier. Theobromine helps fight off bacteria in the mouth, reducing the chances of tooth decay. While teeth brushing and flossing remain essential for oral hygiene, indulging in a small piece of dark chocolate can add a fun twist to your dental routine. Studies show that theobromine can strengthen tooth enamel too, making it more resistant to decay-causing acids. Imagine savoring a treat while also giving your mouth a little extra protection. Of course, moderation is key. Enjoying too much sugar can still lead to problems. So the next time you enjoy a piece of dark chocolate, remember it's not just a tasty treat, it's a delightful way to help your teeth stay strong. Isn't it fascinating how something so sweet can have hidden benefits? What if I told you Velcro was inspired by burrs? In 1941, Swiss engineer Georges de Mestral took a stroll in the countryside and noticed something peculiar: tiny burrs clinging to his pants and his dog's fur. Intrigued by this natural phenomenon, he examined the burrs under a microscope and discovered their unique hook-like structures that allowed them to latch onto fabric and fur with surprising strength. This moment sparked a creative idea for de Mestral, who began experimenting with a similar design using fabric. Fast forward a few years, and his invention of the hook and loop fastener, now widely known as Velcro, changed the way we think about fastening items. Today, Velcro is used in everything from clothing and shoes to spacesuits and more. So next time you fasten your shoes, remember the genius inspired by a simple nature walk. Most people don't know this, but lemurs have unique tails. The ring-tailed lemur, native to Madagascar, is famous for its striking black and white ring tail. This tail isn't just for show, it plays a critical role in how these social creatures communicate with each other. In the dense forests of Madagascar, where visibility can be limited, lemurs use their tails as a signaling tool. By holding their tails high, they can convey messages to other lemurs, alerting them to danger or helping them stay connected while foraging for food. Imagine a bunch of lemurs hopping through the trees, their tails waving like flags, expressing everything from joy to caution. This vibrant display of tails adds to the charm of these adorable primates and highlights their complex social interactions. As the ring-tailed lemurs navigate their leafy home, their tails remind us of the beautiful ways animals adapt to their environment and communicate with one another. What other amazing animal traits are out there waiting to be discovered? Can you imagine the strength of nephrite jade? While diamonds often steal the spotlight for being the hardest natural mineral, nephrite jade holds its own with a different kind of resilience. This tough gemstone is renowned for its durability, making it perfect not just for stunning jewelry, but also for functional tools throughout history. Unlike diamonds that can shatter under certain impacts, nephrite jade can absorb shocks without breaking, making it highly valuable for ancient cultures who crafted weapons and utensils from it. Imagine wielding a nephrite jade tool. It would not only serve a practical purpose, but also carry an aesthetic allure. This unique property stems from its composition, which allows it to bend slightly under pressure without fracturing. As a result, nephrite jade remains a cherished material even today, celebrated for its blend of beauty and strength. What incredible stories might this stone tell? Unlocking life after death with brains technology. Researchers at Yale made headlines recently by successfully reactivating the brains of deceased pigs using an innovative system known as brains. This groundbreaking technology works by mimicking some of the brain's natural functions, allowing limited cellular activity to resume even after death. This achievement opens exciting possibilities in neuroscience, paving the way for major insights into brain health and potential treatments for neurodegenerative diseases. Imagine learning how the brain functions and recovers after trauma, which could lead to discoveries that substantially improve our understanding of conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. While the idea of reactivating a brain might sound like science fiction, the implications behind brains are real and profound. It raises ethical questions about life and death as well, inspiring scientists to explore how this technology can benefit living beings. Could we eventually find ways to repair damaged brains? This incredible research fuels our curiosity about the mysteries of the brain and what lies ahead in neuroscience.